The reason I do nonfiction books for children is because when you look at an adult book, you're not going to get a lot of artwork. My background is in art, and I really enjoy talking and being around kids. So it just lent itself for me to be going into the children's book direction. I'm a very visually oriented person. One of the hardest parts of doing a nonfiction book, though, is to try to explain in only 32 pages something as complicated as like building a skyscraper, you know? And that's a challenge to me, and I like challenges. Most of my books start out with either a title page and then it goes to copyrights, which means I have 30 pages left to explain something in. Sometimes I'll do an intro to title, double page spread, copyright page, and that means I only have 28 pages to explain an entire thing, like how a movie is made. Not easy. So my first draft usually is a disaster because I overwrite, because I've over-researched, and I'm terrified. The first time I go ahead and put the words down on paper, I don't know how I'm going to write something so complicated in only 3 sentences per page. But see, what's wonderful about a picture book with kids is a lot of times the picture carries a tremendous amount of information. So it's a marriage of text and illustration. That's what it is. You know, you can, a lot of times a person thinks you have to have a lot of words, but the picture can carry a lot of information. But there's a battle in my head every single time, the first time I start a book, on how am I going to explain this? You know, something that's complicated in 28 pages with 3 sentences per page.